Hello, and welcome back to DevCast Ops. I caught Wally at the perfect moment there for that. You're back with us again. We deployed our Hashi stack last week with our Nomad, Consul, Vault servers all running on the same one. And this week we're going to try and put them to good use to deploy a Minecraft server, because what's better than using technology to play games?
Yeah.
And I'm in control this time, so it's looking very different than the Mac we normally see.
Well, they can't see it yet. You're not.
Oh,
you don't have all the buttons.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna say all the workarounds we're gonna get to watch now.
There's only one workaround, but it's fine.
You be shocked.
It's when we get.
I'm intrigued to see how we're gonna connect to Ansible.
Windows can SSH.
Let's see.
I can run Ansible perfectly. You'll just you wait and see. Okay, so before we get to the Ansible code, though, currently we have a Nomad server that's up. We don't make clients. While we can edit this code so our kind of master server is a client, we don't really want to do that just because we've got a lot of, I don't know, not vital things on the server. We have a lot of things on the server we don't want to destroy. So we're going to spin up a client that we can, every time we want to play Minecraft, we can turn on the client and then turn it off when we're done.
I guess our sort of main server is kind of the equivalent of a control plane. It will be where all the important brains live, and then we'll have our cattle, which we deploy to do activities on.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to find all this code and just like,
Here's something I prepared earlier.
So this is the Factorio code. This is not correct for what I want. This is the networking side is close enough, which is why I'm going to start with this and drag this over, because some of the stuff I'm going to need separate.
I'm glad my code was good enough to be used again, but not good enough to be reused.
Well, so I don't need some of it.
Yeah, it was also never really built I built this as I want a server up to play a game, and I have time sensitive, so I'm not necessarily going to build this in the most sort of reusable, nice moduled way. It's just everything's going in a file and getting my infrastructure.
Well,
it works perfectly for what I want it for.
Oh yeah, the game server's been running perfectly.
You only had to destroy it once. You haven't lost any data or anything important, so it's all fine.
False labels.
Say so.
Who needs labels?
Come on.
So lazy.
I guess it probably is gaming. If it's
let's see if it's gaming. I'm curious.
Can we add, okay. Can you not add the name of the game as well into it?
No, it's a Nomad server. This is going to be running multiple things. Nomad client is going to be running multiple things.
Oh, fair.
Gaming
client.
Metadata. I don't need the metadata stuff. Machine type. That's fine. I didn't realize this custom stuff existed, which is quite cool.
Oh yeah.
It's how you specify custom vCPUs and RAM.
I completely forgot that. Yeah, because I think it's a 2.8.
No, you've just done standard 2.
Yeah.
This is the standard, the base server. The main server is a weird thing. I need to set network IP.
I guess it really allows you to fine tune what you're doing with the servers. So I think the game server we have is actually probably too big, but it was the smallest 2-core one in the default range. Which I don't necessarily know if I need 2-core. Most games, especially the ones we play.
It's good.
Threaded.
It's good for server can run on one thread, game can run on another. So it means your server doesn't tank if your game is using everything.
Yeah, I think that's the main recommendation of why.
I just need to find what IP ranges we're using so I can just grab one.
So 10.2 something. I think I use 64 for the other server.
Yeah, we've currently got 64, 65, and 6 being used, so I'm going to do 7.
What? I don't know why I picked 64.
Except, oh wait. Except I need to be editing the other one.
Yeah, just getting rid of the variables as well.
Well, so this doesn't need to be variable.
No, fair.
Service. Oh my god, you've done so much memory.
Oh, I think that was to make sure it didn't delete the disks.
Scheduling, yeah, probably. I mean, I'm happy to keep it. I'm just gonna. It's just
probably do want automatic restart on a Nomad worker though, because if it something kills the box, it'd be good if it came back up potentially.
Yep. So, I'm just thinking this. That's fine. Name. And then tags. This is going to be, yeah, it's fine. Enable OS login. That's good.
Would be worth doing like Nomad client for the networking.
Yes.
Because I guess for those of you who don't necessarily know how we're managing, most of our network in GCP is from tag to tag in networks.
Because you need to be right there.
Yeah. At some point, I guess we could probably strip some of our networking out to be consumed rather than in.
Anyone tell me Nomad ports?
Was it 4646 or is this the internal Nomad ports?
4646 is what I have.
Is that for internal traffic as well?
Let me check.
I mean, I'm happy to do. I mean, I'll do 4646 anyway. And then it is 4647 VDP. And then it is. Wait, no, this is not. It's like that. What tough will keep playing me. And then it's it also needs 4648 for surf. Surf, what it was called. UDP. And it's just those two UDP, I think. Oh no, it's just the final one. Just needs that. And then I need 25565. I think the plan at some point is move all this networking to Consul. So we'll only need access to the Envoy proxy ports.
Yeah, that would be a cleaner way to do it.
Yeah. Take this control into Consul. Anything else anyone see as a bad thing about this, or are we happy for me to try and deploy? I can't see where we're saying the zone.
I think it comes from the provider. Pull it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm ready now. So where are we?
Nice block
Let's get our worker up, ready to go. First time every time, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Git and dot. Oh, do say if it's hard to see.
It's fine. So now I can read it.
Oh my God, typing. Okay, that's stop. And then we go into you. Looks right.
I still, even when I use TFC as a backend, I'll still just run the commands locally. My brain doesn't bother to.
Yeah, I'm not often to TFC, so it's easier to just push it up.
But it'll be quicker to test locally, though.
Except
not if you're authed, because you can't pull the state. If you're not
except this is just going to work. So
I see.
You guys just have to trust. And the fact that I didn't let the console port through, and we're probably going to want to install console, doesn't matter.
Oh, what's that?
Failed.
Oh my god.
It's unhelpful error. That's what that is.
We were going back to fix the console port in any case, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
this is the problem I have with Google.
Oh, he doesn't like. Oh wow.
Is it only underscores?
Some things don't like underscores. Some things only like underscores.
I prefer underscores over dash.
So the only benefit I have over one or the other is if you double click, underscore will do all of it. If you double click, it won't. So sometimes that's useful.
Just go to camel case, then you don't have to worry about it.
But some things don't like uppercase letters.
Yes.
I think in tagging we should be fine with upper cases.
Yeah, that'd be fine with upper. Well, I mean, it did give me the regex. I could actually be sensible and have a look at all the regex.
Let's see.
Oh, you're going to read the errors.
Wait, it doesn't seem like he actually cares about caps, you know. It looks like all lower letters.
What it looks like is all letter, no punctuation.
Yeah. Yep.
Must be at least one letter as well.
Yeah, probably.
But you can't run. You know, you can't run Terraform format at least. I think Terraform format should give you.
It won't catch that.
Nope.
You might be able to do with a linter.
Oh, Terraform validate.
I mean, it's fine. Okay, console ports.
8500.
TCP, UDP?
I think that's TCP because that's for client connections. I think 850. No, I'm trying to remember what the internal ports are. There's like odd ones again.
Is it not usually 8501 or something like that?
That would be TL. If that would be if you're moving to
so
split
many ports. Okay, so it's we've got 8600, which is DNS. And then we've got we're not using HTTPS. Then we've got RD. Oh, okay, default status. I don't really care about things. So
yeah, I think we want the GRCP ports there for the internal.
We need that one.
Connection. On our consoles, we've got TLS for console internally, right? That still works.
What was that, sorry?
Our internal TLS still works for console, so we needed the.
Oh yeah. It's saying that by default it's disabled. Then we need 5301, which is LAN surf. And I don't think we need WAN surf, but I'm going to add it anyway because I really don't want connection issues to be the problem. So what you want me to try? You want me to try? Oh, it looks better now.
Validate would be the one that would catch.
Yeah, but I need him to format it as well.
Validate. 4 minutes. Unauthorized con in it, which is stupid. But yeah,
it's fine. The format works fine for now. That's what we wanted to do.
Git commit -m.
I feel like if you're doing add dot and then doing a commit message, you just may as well do git commit -am.
Yeah. I agree. No, they they do different things.
Oh, they add the dash m, the one that you suggested, right? That doesn't include new files.
Yeah.
You do git commit. Yeah.
Which makes it safer.
Considering that we've just modifying files that we've already created, in this case, it would be.
It is.
It's tedious to think about. So just settle for one and go for it throughout.
Well, you just alias it all into one. It's just git add dot git, and then you type the message that's piped into your message for your git commit -m, and it's automatically pushed as well.
That's what I did with my client work.
Professional.
But at home, I don't do that.
Much muscle memory for me.
Yeah.
I think mine depends on what I'm working on. If I'm certain things, if I need to be kind of fine-grained, I'll add files individually.
Oh, fair. No,
I try and remember to git status.
Yeah.
Right. So what's the error this time?
Name.
Wait, still, even though you removed the dashes.
No, this is the actual name.
Also the same thing. So what did you name it? Let me see.
It's Nomad _ client -1.
What?
Oh no, this can have a dash because there's a dash
But
there.
you've got an underscore and a dash.
Yeah. So it's dashes are fine.
Yeah.
Do we care about me fixing the other issue as well?
What's the other issue? Probably should.
Let's find out the next run. It'll be fun.
Change the machine min GPU platform service account to enable.
No, so it's changing any of these things. Requires stopping it, but it won't auto stop. So what it's trying to do is it's trying to change the scope.
Just taint it.
No, we don't want to delete this one.
Oh yes, I forget this. The main wait. Oh, we're creating a new server.
This is the stuff we were messing with last time.
Yeah. Okay. Can we look at the errors underneath, Craig? There was errors that we didn't look at. Oh, sorry, you already expanded them. The last one. What's the last one?
These are the 2 errors.
Oh boy. Yeah. So are you pushing it again?
Yeah, I pushed it.
You want to see? Awesome. So, don't tell me it's me that disappeared.
I can hear both of you.
No, one of us disappeared. Either Barnaby disappeared or I disappeared.
If I dropped, I thought I did see some flicker on the stream.
I mean, it is peer-to-peer, so you two can just drop. You two can just lose that connection. Okay. Last time is the charm.
Oh, one time I did have my landlord come and restart my internet while I was in the middle of a call because he was trying to fix some electronics in the house. He's like, "Is it right if I just go and do this?" Turned off the fuse box.
Ooh.
Fun times. Imagine it happens during your training.
My internet is ropey sometimes. It's really annoying. Like, it'll just occasionally need to be restarted. I really need to look into it, but the fix is probably buy better versions of what I've got.
Yeah, I think the call it was a training session that happened, and they all patiently waited for me to return.
I mean, what can they do? Like,
email whoever organized it to see what's going on. But yeah, that probably is not going to.
Okay, that looks like it's working.
This is why you should be doing the training in the office.
Because the office internet is so much better.
Yeah.
At least it won't drop on you. It might not be stable, but you won't. And it won't be the fastest.
Main dot YAML.
Yay.
Ansible code.
For Nomad, is the code particularly different with the agent or the worker compared to the server?
No, it's exactly the same. Do we have that code easy to find?
So didn't we deploy Nomad via Ansible last week?
Yeah, but I don't know what Wilo's done with it all.
You hoarding code, Wile?
No, I found where he put it. I'm gonna rewrite part of it. Well, I say rewrite part of it. I'm gonna it is all dash. No, wait. All inventory file.
You could just copy the inventory file.
I can't. That would require me logging to GCP, which is far more hassle than I can be bothered with.
No, because you have the repos for Consul as well, right?
Oh yeah, in this one.
I think I put my Ansible inventory in my Git ignore actually when I was doing my Factorio stuff.
There you go.
And the idea that if it was, I guess originally when I set it up, the IP was a public IP.
Yeah.
So if you push the code, in theory, anyone could just join the server because I hadn't set up allow listing for usernames within it at that point.
That makes sense. Walls / client / main.yaml.
Yeah, you missed tasks.
Is it client tasks?
Yeah, client tasks. You'd have vars, templates, handlers, all the other fun stuff.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. Packages. Oops.
Oh, it's so blurry for me all of a sudden.
It's whenever it moves, it gets compressed. When it's static, it kind of deals with it a lot better. But
oh yeah, I need to remember to not run around too much.
Yeah, scrolling aggressively is not fun watching experience, I'll tell you. Now.
It's a shame because that's a large part of how I code.
What, do you see better with motion? Are you a snake or something?
Well, no, I'll like get the information I want and then jump somewhere else, and then get the information I want and then jump somewhere else.
Nice. So it says server enabled true.
I think it's auto join to tell it what I need to join. Can someone find that while I copy this?
Yes, sir.
Or just see what a bare minimum client file looks like. Which is probably in the playground code I wrote a couple months ago.
You did? You did.
There's another code scattered everywhere for different projects.
I mean, hopefully this is us getting closer to like having a few places that have like good examples of this stuff.
Yeah, having it all in one place and pieced together. It'd be nice if we can get it to a state where someone can just take this and hit run and kind of get a mirror of our infrastructure.
Yeah, I'd love it if someone can open an inventory file, write their IPs, and click go, and it'll just run for them.
I have a basic.
Okay.
Basic one. I'll put it in the Discord.
Oh, my bot pinged twice that we're live. That's weird. Obviously, there was some issues with Twitch.
I wonder if it was me that dropped and that triggered it.
I dropped something, James. So where you have client, you set enable true, and then but then you put the addresses in there.
We don't need the addresses, I don't think.
The one you sent as well. That one doesn't have auto join as well in there.
Oh, Barnaby's has the server as well, which I don't want.
Yeah.
10.2.0.6. Cool. Serves up. Should we see if this works?
Yeah, let's take 5 minutes break.
You're getting used to the game streaming ones. It's not long enough to have a break.
Oh, this is no folder.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is Ansible. Yeah, my bad. I thought it had to push the code again, run Terraform.
Doesn't take 5 minutes on Terraform.
Actually, okay. I mean, Ansible on the other hand, I do have faith. Depending on what Python version he has installed, we're about to find out.
Oh.
2.7.
Not you.
Don't kill him now, Barnaby.
You can't go back that far. Oh. Reminds me of his youth.
Oh God.
Oh look, it just works.
Wait, I just remember you did work on a file recently to automate this, isn't it? That's not what you're happening to use, right? The make file. No, you're not.
No.
Not running it through Docker.
Oh, there's a vars file somewhere.
Yeah, that we're missing.
Oh, you've gone root group vars.
I just realized the one that Barnaby actually sent contains Consul as well. But we don't need Consul in there because it's already self-registered, right?
We will probably want to add it.
We don't have Consul on this box either at the moment.
Yes. And yeah, I think I may actually need to install Consul, not first, but once we get this up and running, we'll probably install. Well, I suppose it depends what you guys want to do. If you want to install, see if we can get Minecraft up and running first.
I think I prefer to do Minecraft up and running first because the Consul client we've kind of done before and isn't all that interesting.
Says who?
Do you want to see another Consul client?
Oh, well, I think we've tried enough.
I mean, it'll be quite copy and paste, I think.
I guess the other thing the Consul clients will be, we can start storing Consul certificates in Vault now instead of passing them around in the janky way that we had before.
Yep.
That was fun.
Do we have any machine-to-machine for authentication set up yet?
No. Very little authentication. No, it doesn't work.
Oh no.
Well, time to log into server.
Let's find out.
Is it going to be happy?
Turned up.
I love how you use the full FGDN to log into the other server instead of just using the IP address.
I couldn't remember the IP address, okay?
You just knew all of our URLs point there currently, so you just picked one. Is Vault the shortest one?
Well, no, I was working on Vault, so I used the Vault one to log in. This system CTL status.
Sorry, Vault in your head now. Any useful logs?
This looks like it wasn't started. It looks like I don't know.
Did we enable the service and all of that?
I mean, the handler one.
Give it a restart, see if it tells you anything.
Activating.
Configuration.
Structure.
The client. Oh,
nice.
Did we have in Nomad the same thing that Consul has? It allows you to validate configurations.
Oh, there must be.
There's not one for Vault. I don't know if there's or isn't, because Consul has it built in. You can just do Consul validate and then give it a config directory and it'll tell you if it's happy or not.
Yeah, I think Nomad's got. I think the services that care about directories do, because they can get really complicated. There's the client up.
Nice.
No allocation. Oh, no allocation is fine. No drivers. Oh, I'm gonna have to install. Can't currently run anything on this server. We're gonna have to edit this client thing a little bit.
Do we need? Was it raw exec?
I really don't run raw exec. So raw exec means I can install Java through Nomad. Maybe I should do. Should we enable raw exec?
I think for today it's probably a good way to show people around Nomad a little bit more, rather than what would be the other way would be installing them through Ansible, I presume.
Yeah.
So do you need the block for that?
I got raw exec. Could I? There's a way of there's a way of labeling servers. I should worry about that. Okay, that's happy.
Yay.
Do I have to tell it on exec? Do I want exec? Yeah. Okay. So now we can make a new folder called Nomad. Time to deploy some Nomad files.
Oh, I think Barnaby shared some last week. Was it not a service file?
No, we're now actually running Nomad files. So this is the scripts that do stuff in Nomad. The jobs. We want to run some Nomad jobs.
Yay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I just checked what he sent. That was a service file, but that's for startup.
Oh, I have so many service files. Just knocking around for different things.
Okay.
Slowly getting better as the more of them that I write. Understand a little bit more of what goes on.
Let's pick. So we want some. No, that's not the one. Oh no, that's right. So here is one that installs Docker. We're not installing Docker. As much as the lazy option would be to use Docker. I don't want to do that one.
We're going to do it the hard way with Java.
We're going to do it the hard way with Java.
Yay.
It seems pointless in a way to install Docker using Nomad when you can just run it bare bones Java. You're adding an extra middle layer that I guess will cost you compute. You'll have to simulate bits of Linux.
The question we have is... No.
It's not Ansible.
So I need something. I looked into a reasonable amount. I didn't actually look into how we install Java in Java on Linux.
The only thing, install Java is go to oracle.com and hit download and install. Could we yum install it?
I installed one too. So this is what the internet tells me I need to do.
For JRE, looks like what we had to do for Grace's playground, actually.
Yeah, because that was Jerry.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I go Nomad, and I go Nomad job
dispatch.
Run. I don't know if I like how quick that ran.
Code's just that efficient.
No, man, that was quick. And it's working. There you go. Pending. Oh, and terminated.
No, do you need to agree to the license file? I don't know.
Oh, it's because I ran sudo.
Wait, he doesn't like that?
If you don't need to run sudo, you shouldn't run sudo, but it's probably prompting you to go yes to the local administrator.
Mission denied. So you do need sudo.
Or to run it as a... Can Nomad elevate its privileges?
I don't. Oh, I can't remember. I think I actually need to go this as sudo. Will that work? Oh, it's been so long. I keep dipping my toes into Nomad and then can't open sudo.
Because he tries to open sudo. Oh. Wait, in the command part, can you not put sudo before sh?
No, I must be able to sudo. Unless it's a different type of server.
On line 9. On line 9. You know line 9, you're telling a command, right?
Yeah.
Can you not put sudo before the sh?
No, that needs to be like sh bash, that sort of thing. I think.
Yes, Barnaby is working hard.
Maybe tapping away.
Yeah.
It'd be great if they got.
Oh yeah, it's asking for a password. Oh, this is the problem. Oh, I know the issue. Fun thing, if you ever want to do this stuff with Nomad, it needs to run as admin. As Nomad. It even says here.
Should run as root.
Yeah, because it's messing with all the system files.
Yeah. Because of the weird things that you do, you actually need need quite a lot of permission to do it.
So this will restart as well?
This will restart the server, yeah.
Okay.
Or restart the client.
Then hopefully the job will just run. So it has the permission it needs.
Yeah. Dead.
I wonder if the sudo will break it.
Oh, yeah, it won't need the sudo anymore, right?
No, if you're running as root, you don't need sudo.
Mm-hmm. Does tell us it's restarted. So failed.
Because I've not edited the job since I last ran it. There's a level of like
sudo.
Yeah.
Running and ending. Too excited.
Wait, it's still -y, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't used
No, -y at the end. At the end.
I don't think it actually matters.
Just wrap it in yes.
No, it's a bad idea.
When is yes a bad idea?
When you're trying to do anything. Just realized I've lost all my chat windows. Not that I think anyone is going to be talking to us, but
I have two.
This one.
I'm slowly learning how to Twitch.
As I keep jumping in chat going, why are you not talking to me?
I just feel like if you're not around, you'll pop up and just check, like, are they watching? Are they using the features?
Wow.
Oh, I've not done a...
No, you need to do an app to update.
I think I need to do an app to update.
Ansible?
Wait, was that not part of the initial script in Ansible? Wow. So, yeah.
No sudo.
No sudo.
Yeah, I guess something we should probably build as a base config. Although, do we ever plan to have servers that aren't Nomad clients?
No.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea to have a base Ansible job that just does like an apt update and pulls latest things that's run after a server's built.
I mean, something I would like to do is start, because Ansible has packages. Ansible has modules that you can load in. So have all this stuff have like Vol as a separate repo that our core code pulls in.
I wonder if it'd be cleaner to do it with Puppet potentially. Yeah, because if we go down the path of building golden images, if you put the Puppet agent onto every image, then you can just have, I don't know quite how the tagging works for what is installed with Puppet, but you could just, you have the Puppet server up and then you tag the image correctly.
That's Java installed.
It says complete.
I don't know why I've gone into this. Oh no, there we go. We've got Java and exec now.
What's Quemu?
It's called Quem.
Quem.
You should even know that because you're also an M1 right now.
It is a tier 1 hypervisor. No, it's tier 2 hypervisor. It's what quite a lot of the industry is moving instead of Docker now as its base like image.
Basically, that's what I'm using on my M1 MacBook.
I don't think I've simulated anything on my M1 yet.
Docker.
Okay.
So what did you say?
I don't think I've done any simulation on my M1 yet.
Oh, that's why you haven't had that pleasure. Why?
No, I'm going to build a PC and then never have to do
it. Okay. We ready to do Minecraft?
So hit that button. It's in the title.
You got 20 minutes.
I want a slightly more complicated networking.
For the networking, will we go direct to the? I guess we'll start to go to the jump box, but will we?
For now, I'm going to do host. Later on, I want to do something fancier. If that answers your question.
I was more talking about ingress and onto the server. I guess it will go through the VPN.
Yep.
And then will it just route through GCP?
Yeah. So we'll do host networking for now.
It'll be fun to try and put game servers through. Although, does Consul do UDP?
Yep. I think.
Something we were looking at. I mean, I'll have a little Google and double check because we were looking at something to network the factory.
Yes. It uses Envoy. Envoy does crazy amount of stuff.
I think it was Boundary that doesn't do UDP.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you just, from wherever you're looking at it, why don't you just copy and paste it?
Because what I'm copying is not useful. It's not actually that useful. So I'm just trying to partly rewrite it to how I want it. I think I just need static. And that's networking. Still in the group. I need task. Install. Download. Driver equals a exec. Okay, this is now I'm on the point where I don't know if I've got the right code. I suppose I can copy. Is it artifact? Can I remember how this works? Yes, I need artifact. And then I need a
Are we going to mount a volume to the server for save data?
Yeah, for the Minecraft data, which I think I can do. Combus works local repo. No, this. That's. There's another volume. There's a different type of volume I need. Volume block. This is what I need.
EFS.
Volume mounts. Yeah, something like EFS would be nice, but yeah, that var path. Oh yeah, variables. Geez, a variable equals.
You're declaring the variable in the same file. Nice.
Do you not like the Ansible variable structure where you have variables everywhere with the sort of different levels of override, so you can't keep track of where anything is after a while?
That's exactly how it's supposed to be, right?
Security through obfuscation. No one knows what your code does.
Confuse everyone. Confuse yourself. That's the motto.
I love it after like an extended break, coming back and picking up something you haven't worked on for a long time and looking at it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's that. Okay.
Then spend almost a week just trying to figure it out.
Do you think it gets quicker or slower over time? Because the longer you've been in the industry, the more complex your code will get. But in theory, the best you should be at reading it.
I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way at all.
I wonder if you could have like code reading classes where you kind of sit and you just get given a block of code and they go, here, tell me what this does.
You know the worst part is I keep telling one of the people that left the company before they left, right? We were on the same project. I'll be like, because he keeps asking me about error messages. I'm like, if you read the error message, it tells you what the error is, right? But then, like immediately I look at it, I'm like, oh, this is where the error is because the error message is there. But then when it's my turn and I'm having the issue, I go to James. I'm like, James, what's this issue? James was like, have you read the error message? I'm like, yeah. And I look at it. Actually, I haven't. So yeah.
No one ever reads the error message.
Yeah.
And I need. So I have no idea if this is going to work, but anyone want to find out?
My favorite error message is just failed to compile, and that's all you get. It's like, good luck, try again.
I mean, what we can then do is we can do line by line debug. That might take us a few minutes.
Okay. So now let's go.
I see what you mean now. So every time it moves a certain way, because like, wow.
I'm sorry.
I used to think that was my internet. No, it's fine. I used to think that was my internet.
It's the same when you do it to us. It's when we're watching your screen, if that makes you feel any better.
Oh, I wasn't moving around like he does. What do you mean?
But your like when the Ansible's playing and it's just scrolling through stuff.
Yes.
There is no rule in which this works, but let's find out.
If it works, it means you have actually practiced this before.
Unplaced.
There's a missing CSI volume.
What's the CSI volume?
So I want to do a data block, but it looks like this. No, I just want that one. Oh, okay. No, I've done something. I've done something significantly more complicated than it needs to be. I need something that looks like this.
Certs.
Yeah.
HCL doesn't normally care about spacing and tabbing, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's for us, so we can read it.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking just minutes ago about coming back to your code after not looking at it for months. This makes it easier to read.
I feel like for me to be able to read anything after, I need comments. Comments. That's the one.
I was reading something a while back, and I think I do agree with it, that you should try and write your code in a way where you don't need comments. It's because...
Yeah, 100%.
But most of the time you're kind of in a hurry, so quicker to like write a comment than having to start to. It takes me time to come up with really good variable names or like function names, whatever. Takes me time. So
it's just X and I and J for you, and those are all your variable names.
Main. Don't forget main, especially in Terraform. Yeah, if I have different resources, they're all called main. So yeah, it's
just like main1.tf, main2.tf, all in the same
or this. Data. So the quick ones are main, this. What else is there? Maybe the name of the resource. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what happens when you need to use a for loop. You've already used up half the options that are used in the state file in any case.
Then we'll sort it out when we. Don't worry.
All right. Volume stuff is more complicated than I was expecting, so I'm not going to worry about that for now.
That's an interesting thing that I was trying to solve a while back, but I don't think we ever really found a perfect solution for it. But essentially, using a for loop in Terraform to iterate through items in the list and guessing it in a way so that if you removed one item in the list, it didn't try and destroy half of the list.
You need to set it to keys. You need so instead of iterating it, so it uses the list index, you need to turn it into an object where the key is the name.
Yes, I wasn't. The trouble is I couldn't restructure the data structure of the input.
Yeah.
So I made it a little bit better than using the index by using the item appended by like a random string at the end. So because the things in the list should be unique, using those as the key for the state file. So it did end up with a slightly different problem though, that if you renamed something, it would destroy it and recreate it. But it's better than moving everything else around.
Why are you not
guys? We have a guest live that just created his Twitch account 26 minutes ago. Patrick, welcome. Don't worry, I had to create my Twitch account for this as well. So, that's funny.
You're trying to goad people into chatting.
Yeah.
Why is this not?
To recognize. Yeah. I need to ask him what that even means.
Probably the original gamer tag from back in the day.
I am doing some very bad remembering how this stuff works.
What's the error we're currently?
It's not seeing the artifact.
Oh.
So I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing wrong. So destination. Oh, we'll call it Linux, won't it? I have messed up some. I don't know what this file will be called. Let's just go sleep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I hope I just want the server up so I can see what it's called.
Do you need to give sleep a time?
It just says can't open sleep.
Interesting.
But it's given me all the files, which is good. So I want local server. So it is downloading the correct local server install 103. So it is downloading that. And then I just need to run it. Oh, it's because I was trying to do a thingy.
thingy?
I was trying to pass an arg, but it's a list, so I need to comma separate them.
Let's see. No errors.
First time every time.
There's just no information.
But it's not stopped yet. So
This task is restarting.
So there's the part where we need gentle music in the background.
Fails.
Should get a piano and just sit here and play while we wait.
There's no logs. Can't even see what they're wrong.
Minecraft, you need to come up.
You're still telling it to sleep.
Oh, inside here, it's making a folder called Linux.
On spot the file type.
That's the issue. Which I think is...
Feels like there might be a cleaner way of doing this.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Please,
Oh, it's because I've
if any of the viewers have any suggestions in terms of how to do this better than what you're seeing right now, we're open to suggestions. Are we?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, if someone wants to give their 2 cents, we can break it in a new way, I'm sure.
Syntax error.
Not expected.
Do we have bash? Is that the error?
Cannot execute.
Cannot execute file binary.
Exec.
Let's just do.
So it's generating more lines. Is it going to be the same thing? I can't tell.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this into a script that I can run.
So you're not going to change it back to SH?
I was thinking about it, and then it looked like it restarted without me doing anything. Yeah, let's change back to SH.
Can't tell what the error is anymore.
Argument or block defined on line 33. Sorry, I need to remember that me jumping around doesn't help anybody.
Is there anything we can do about that, actually?
Kind of, but not really. Okay.
Progress.
It's already running as sudo, right?
Running as root.
Yeah, let's see.
But is it would it generate a user to execute the job?
Yeah. So this, that's not going to work. I don't think it's going to work. Maybe it will. Nope. So this isn't a raw exec. This is just an exec. So this runs as a thingy user. Can I? Is there a way of changing permissions on download?
Is
Is artifact.
Doesn't it depend on which user it's downloading it into?
It'll be which the user downloads by, and then you would chown it normally. You might be able to assign a user and a group to it, but ideally you want to assign permissions. It doesn't really matter if people can execute a binary on the server. The worst they can do with that is crash your server from spinning up too many instances of it.
Yeah, it's the
I think I need a comfortable chair, man.
WD-40 wouldn't go too far either.
Yeah.
This is a task driver.
I think that's I think someone's made a plugin for Nomad for Minecraft.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Have you looked into the Nomad plugin architecture or not? Not really.
I have not looked in the Nomad plugin architecture yet. Maybe someday. Yeah, because the issue. I mean, can I just chmod this?
I'd be surprised if you don't have permissions to read something. They'll be able to write. They'll be able to modify its permissions.
I think it was plus X that I need. I would number it, but this is good enough. I mean, when I'm looking at the Linux capabilities, chown is one of them, but not.
I guess you don't necessarily know what users are running. Oh, perfect. That is. ASCII art does not work well with double spacing.
It's interesting that the file name is important, but that's fine. I can do it in a lazy way. So I need to go mod pack version ID. So it's give me a sec to get up some more information I need.
So do you have this installed client side so you can test it if it works, or?
I do.
Cool.
So this is 103 space, and these should probably be
variables.
Variables, yeah.
So when it updates in 2 weeks' time, you can just
edit the variable we deploy. It's running. It's worth saying this was the easy bit.
Yeah, the hard part is going to be playing the game. Yes.
No, so sorry. This has worked. This doesn't mean the server starts.
It's just
so there's
installing, right?
Yes, there's two parts to the server. There is getting this file, installing it, which is installing all the dependencies that are needed. And then the next part is actually running the Minecraft server. I don't know whether we want to. I mean, the lazy way of doing it is I just run it as this exec, because I can just do after here. I need to do a template. Okay, let's try and do it the lazy way. Can probably get into this thing. So local server. Nope. I don't know where this would have been. Oh, it just ran it as root. Of course it did. Oh, that's made it messy. That's fine.
You can just run those files from there.
Yeah, no, it's the. Yeah, it's just one file. There's something else that I'm slightly worried about, but So let's just go run.sh.
What could possibly go wrong? We could just, worst comes to worst, we just kill the server, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I need a file called EULA, but so my thought with the volume mount was these files can be mounted locally on the server, so we don't have to care. So a restart doesn't mean it has to do this every time.
Install this all to a drive, and then mount that.
But volume mounts are one of the things that I've never actually looked into Nomad because they are quite complicated. They're as complicated as Kubernetes volumes, which are painful.
Could we mount with Ansible and then just consume in Nomad, or is it still the complicated bit sort of assigning the persistent volume, volume claim essentially?
This will use OCI, which means I think we could probably point this directly at GCP drives.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting way to do it.
Failed.
File already exists, right?
Yeah, which means it's probably fine. It's funny how installing a Minecraft server, how many times it actually errors, and then it's like, yep, it's fine. I've given you 1,000 errors, but here's your server running perfectly fine.
Do you think if you're a serious server admin, it would disconcert you if you hit install, saw no errors, and running?
For Minecraft, I would probably be worried something's gone wrong.
I don't know if we had any errors with Factorio. I don't think we ever saw any.
No, Factorio is a well-written game, but also it's not modded. Most of the errors are mods clashing.
Yeah.
This, I don't think has done what I want to do. One not found.
Looking in local, needs to /.
I feel like Wiley needs some WD-40 for Christmas.
Do you live in like a nice big old house with sort of the big wooden doors that creak as you pull them to and fro?
Focus, guys, focus.
So I'm just picturing you in a castle.
It would be nice. You call me Lord.
Surely it'd be Sir Legendary. You're going to take your GitHub handle.
Now, I think when you own a piece of land, you're automatically a Lord.
It's in Scotland.
Oh, I thought that was... Really?
Yeah, it's in Scotland. You become a lord if you buy, I think it's like a square meter of land, and you can title yourself as lord in all of your correspondences, if you so wish.
Would that only apply to Scotland or anywhere?
It applies to the whole of the UK. You could call yourself a lord, but the piece of land has to be in Scotland.
Oh, that's fine. Then let's go. Let's go do it.
Why did you not want to move up to Scotland purely for the purpose of calling yourself lord?
Yeah, nah. I mean, it was part of consideration, but
this
not anymore. Not for the land part, but yeah. Getting downloads for Forge install. Damn.
It's like task restarting stuff. Yeah, I think it's still going. This is probably the last try, and we can either call it or it'll work.
No, let's call it.
What are your odds?
Not particularly high. I think this is one of those things that's going to be really nice once it's set up. But I don't really like the way they're doing this. I don't really like the way this mod pack
compiles
pack is doing the thing. I used to just be like, here's a zip file. I imagine they're getting quite big now, but it used to be kind of like his zip file with the shell script you run, and that's all you needed to do. Whereas now it's this like crazy thing that downloads all the files.
Then
I don't,
because the Forge used to be a Twitch thing, didn't it originally? Like Twitch Forge.
No, Twitch bought CurseForge. And CurseForge is one of the biggest mod pack providers. I mean, it keeps erroring and then restarting. So there's actually an error. It's just not.
Just not throwing it.
I don't know. The logs are a bit.
Pending to restart, so it means this is not gonna work.
The logs are a bit weird sometimes.
So James, I know you'd rather carry on, but we'll have to call it a day at this point.
You got places to be.
Gotta get ready for work tomorrow, man.
Early start, is that? So you bright and early?
Yeah, I actually have early start. You're not gonna be in the office, are you?
I am actually, but I'll be tucked away for the day, hidden in the corner.
We'll come grab you for lunch.
I think I'm running Central European time tomorrow, so
It
might be a bit of a weird times for me.
So when I'm hungry, I will not be waiting for you.
Well, I'm ahead technically.
We'll yeah, we can look more into this next week.
Yes.
Whether we want to play Minecraft on Saturday or not, we'll have to see. But probably won't be able to play it on this.
So dependent on
you could fix it during the week.
We'll see.
Pretty much free.
Be a busy week.
For James or for you?
For me, I don't know how busy James will be.
James is not busy.
All right. I can't. I'm looking at the things and where my internet dropped for a second. My whole like control panel's tagged wrong, so I'm not going to try and remove James's screen while we do the outro because it may just break something. So
I think I've installed the wrong version of Java.
Well, I'm glad you found that, and we can correct that next week. So thank you for watching, everyone. Follow on Twitch to see more of us successfully doing this next week.
Successfully.
Don't forget to follow us also on YouTube.
Subscribe
on our live stream. Whatever, man. I do understand.
I'll write you that post-it note to stick on your monitor for next week. You can have it up and ready to go.
Whatever.
Yes. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.